Shug, I'm starting to think that the shit that happens to you don't happen to nobody else. Now, had that not been said to me 3 times on New Year's Day, I might not have believed it. But this was after New Year's. After a crackhead broke into my gated subterranean garage without any broken gates, bars, doors, or locks. How did he do it? I don't know. He's a crackhead. They're elusive. That's what they do. He then proceeded to break into 6 cars, one by one, completely emptying them of their valuable electronics without a single alarm going off. How did he do it? I don't know. He's a crackhead. They're elusive. That's what they do. My car, though, was number 7. And instead of just stealing my shit, well, he decided to clean it out, pushing all my papers, books, and empty Coke bottles to the wall. Why did he do it? I don't know. He's a crackhead. They're elusive, and that's what they do. But now maybe it was before he decided to steal the Mazda I call Amy, or afterwards when he was already driving it out the garage, when he spotted my jumbo-sized box of Kleenex in the passenger seat and decided to use them to wipe his ass with after he took a dump in my empty parking space. Why'd he do it? I don't know. He's a crackhead, they're elusive, and I guess that's just what they do. It was then on that particularly sobering New Year's Day that I got a call from Richard to come pick up my car that was parked behind him because he had to get to work. Now, who is Richard? I don't know, but apparently he has a job and he needs to get to it. So there, in the back alley of a miniature apartment complex, I found my car, minus a few parts, of course, all those stolen electronics in my trunk, and even a bag of his personal effects riding shotgun. Fuck, even a pipe to smoke it all in. But no crackhead, because he's elusive, and that's what he does. Now, what he did with Amy in that last 36 hours, we will never know, because all those nasty-ass crackhead memories are now at the bottom of a storm drain and an industrial-strength vacuum cleaner in Santa Monica Boulevard. And his shit can be found in a cardboard box at the Hollywood police station, because this year, I started off by taking back what was mine and dropping off the baggage that wasn't.
Gaelic bards wrote poetry only at nighttime, in the dark, put stones on their chests to keep them awake. All poetry was oral. They repeated to themselves all night to remember come morning. Who is the unknown poet, grocery bag over his head, who first conjured cadence to make music of words and time, twirling imagery like mottled glass to shape songs potent enough to content themselves of desire, wanting none other, nor fire, nor rain? Where is he now, him who bubbled the first soliloquy of Honeymead to stun a drunk audience with insight, foreboding laurels of lust-hungry praise? We only know he is gone, though not where, leaving no trace or clue of his personal quotes, no marker, no inscription in some anonymous family Bible, no castle, no solstice celebration to honor his name. He has fled through the birth canal of darkness itself, compressed into the black hole of his own star, leaving the only poem ever unfinished. I picked it up, my part, at 17. Don't cry. Don't die. I didn't lie. Have carried it 40 years since, my small part. I'd hope for his sake, for music's sake, for drunkenness' sake, for the sake of sanctified insanity, for my own sake. Who buoys the song of the unknown poet? Who brightens the face of his black hole with what light we may? Who are the Skyans? of mystic rage. We are, our destiny foretold, certain, collapsed each day another tear into the darkness.
Brunei Malay border. Drinking alcohol, bar hopping, gambling, staying out past 2 in the morning, strip teasing, rolling and smoking a joint. These things in Brunei you cannot do. Ride a tuk-tuk, flirt with a cab driver, get mauled by batik. These things in Malaysia you can do. But can a Buddhist taxi driver fall in love with a Muslim princess? Wearing sandals, shorts at a noise restaurant, men hitting on women. These things in Malaysia you cannot do. So the taxi driver preferred to be in law and became a citizen of Australia. Riding the roller coaster, watching Black Hawk Down at the cinema, point with your thumb, eat steak at the mall restaurant, listen to the bats quartered a mile away, having dessert at the coffee and tea bean, get made over like a princess. These things in Brunei you can do, including getting asked out by the cute waiter to wait till he's off work to bring your passport to Malaysia.
10 tons of savage love fury. Her lips moisten in haze, in the gleaming streetlights. 10 tons of savage love fury, and we are like leaves reflecting shop signs across the metro, hurry feel of intimate possibility. 10 tons of savage love fury, echoing crazy shrill the rhythms of Eden, awakening me to flesh, denying me in the summer sun. 10 tons of savage love fury is the unwritten sonnet of her face, which is as good as any reason to smash down the hot walls of chastity, tightly binding the destiny of all men from any glory. 10 tons of savage love fury is the despotic, deep, dark, crack rebuff of all that is average, by all that is exceptional. 10 tons of savage love fury for which we brawl to gnaw on excrement and call it sweet. 10 tons of savage love fury is the head hard slam of burning babes yearning unfulfilled in bogus twilight. 10 tons of savage love fury is the high loss, semi-rectal, get by Prada paradise of shoes walking on my pride without remorse. 10 tons of savage love fury, as even her beauty surpasses the envy of the world's most envious hearts. 10 tons of savage love fury, like a virtuous thought rambling through the mind of a tyrant, unborn, out of place, alone. 10 tons of savage love fury is the same bursting, fiery, flamethrower question, disturbing, confounding my awestruck, do-nothing, contented, eternal siesta-seeking peace of mind. 10 tons of savage love fury is the same border-crossing, dope hunter, hard-on check under the hood, what's the meaning to life, flashing, blinding, bright in my eyes kind of moment. 10 tons of savage love fury. 10 tons of savage love fury. It's pretty heavy, man.